Welcome back to our Dream in the Woods. I'm back at milling today. Got a nice rainy day. Rain yesterday, rain today. They said we were going to get a ½ inch today. I think we're there. Hopefully it tapers off in a few hours, but doesn't feel like it now. So thankful to have this sawmill cover, milling in the rain. It's real nice. And then to add that concrete walkway where it's out of the mud and gunk and all that kind of stuff, I can just blow it off with the blower. Really nice. Up on the agenda is I might as well take care of that big one I have out in the middle of nowhere. It's bigger than the last log, so it'll take some doing as far as flipping it and rotating it, moving and all that kind of stuff. A bunch of back and forth out of the skid steer, but I'm going to cut that, see which which piece is the straightest, and try to get another 6 by 10 by 22 is what I'm looking for. That log has the potential to produce 2 of those, so we'll see. Well, here we go again. That looks like it's just a shade too far down, but it is not easy to move this thing. So I have quite a bit on this side, but lifting that thing and maneuvering it it's precarious, it feels, I guess is the right word. So anyway, since I have so much room here, I think I'm going to try to shimmy it down another 3 inches or something like that this way. And then the other thing I need to do is then get it up against these stops, which is pretty hard for me to tell what I'm doing in the skid steer, just because I'm blind over here. So a lot of weight in this log. Okay, move that log down a few inches. This is a small end, 19 inches on the small end, so my cant on a 19 incher, 13.4. So there's a possibility of getting 2 6 by 10s out of this. Raised it up. I wasn't sure if my little jack could do it, but sure enough, raised it up. So now we're basically level across the top, and put as many log stop or log clamps as I have, because it seemed a little rolly. So might try to get some bark off. There's a bunch of dirt here, and that's super bad for the saw blade, so I'm going to spend some time doing that. right, got the first 2 cuts off of this one. We're over 10 inches wide here. So I think I'm going to flip it. Kind of running out of room, but I don't really have a spot to store that big long slab there, and so I think I'll just make do. I think this time rolling this log, I'm going to do it with a skid steer, that I'm going to do a quarter turn, then another quarter turn. So I'm not trying to do a 180. That rolled the log quite a bit last time, and I kind of rolled off the sawmill and a little bit uncontrolled. So trying to do 90 and then another 90 and start sawing on the other side. Real nice straight log though. I don't think we're going to have any trouble getting 2 posts out of this one. All right, I got this log flipped and basically just the first cut here. Kind of trying to figure out exactly what to do. There's plenty of wood here to do what I'm looking for. I'm trying to pay close attention, or pretty close attention, of this center of pith. So that center right there, and then that gives me another one down here. So, and that pith is similar on the other end, where it's not directly in the center of the log. So I think that I'm going to cut this log down, maybe not quite to 12 inches, because I might be able to, I might want to flip the other side and cut it right to 12. So I can do that in my last set of sawings, the final 2 cuts. So take one more off of the bottom here, because I was trying to do my best to center that 10 inches. So I hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna take some slabs down here to just above 12 inches, maybe 12 and a half. Then flip the log and bring it down to 10 inches. Then flip it again, 180 from what it is now. Cut it to 12 plus a saw blade, and then cut the cant in half, and I should end up with 2 6x10s, about 22 feet. Anyway, that's me just kind of talking out loud, thinking through it, but that's the kind of things I think about when I'm out here, is especially on a high value log like this one. Anyway, let's cut some wood. All right, I cut a 2-inch slab there. I'm not sure what I'll make out of it. Need a variety of 2-inch material. A lot of 2x6s, some 2x10s. That looks like that'd make a 2x10 pretty easily. So none of them need to be 22 feet, so it'll be cut down from that. I'm not able to move that as far as transferring it down, so I gotta get the skid steer just to lift that slab off. I don't know how much it weighs, but more than I can muster up. Yeah, it's been a day or two. No, just a couple days. Anyway, it got dark on me, so I had to quit. So far, this is what has come off of the log as far as slabs go that need to be taken care of. There's some 1-inch and 2-inch material there, and then a 2-inch piece, and then a 1-inch piece below that. This beam down here is what I got out of the first log, and this is all not put away because I'm not quite ready over at my lumber organization, my lumber bunks. But after I'm done cutting this log, that is definitely the next thing up, because I need to start putting it where it needs to be, stickered, dried, covered. But this morning I'm going to finish this log up. My goal is to get 2 6x10 by 22s out of it, and I had it all figured out. So I believe this is, I'm going to go 10 inches this way and then cut a 6 and a 6. This is over 12 inches, so I'll have to remember exactly what I was doing there. Just catch me up to speed. I mean, look at that log, or that timber there on the mill. Just primo, nice looking stuff. So, but on first thing I need to do, take these pieces off, and then flip the log 180. Not sure if I'm going to be able to do that with the PV or whether I'm going to get skid steer with straps, but we'll know pretty quick. I'm going to wish every log was this big because I'm just getting so much off of it. But yeah, I got one 1-inch piece there, and then a 2-inch piece, and then that's this a little over 10. I've noticed this side is about 1/8 of an inch. I'm down compared to the front, so I'm going to have to take a look at that. I'm okay with what I'm getting as far as the timber size. 1/8 of an inch over this span is not bad at all. So now I'm cutting 2 12s and 2 6-inch pieces out of this to get 2 6x10s, and it's over 6, so I kind of gonna evaluate that pith there on both ends and see what side I want to take it off of. But you're going to have just a tiny bit of wane down on the far end, but nothing to worry about. It's still going to be a primo post. So that'll match that one down there. So I'll end up with 3, and then I'll have to now resaw. I have a huge pile out of that one tree that will need to be resawed into my 1-inch material, 2-inch material, depending on what I need out of the cut list. So anyway, going good. So that's the 2 money post, 6 by 10 by 22 feet, over 22 feet. Nice center of pith on this one right there. Other side is similar, if not better, and the other one is free of pith. So 2 sweet posts. Now that makes 3. And then the bonus material, just a monster stack of 1-inch and 2-inch material there that I need to edge and then cut to dimension and length of what I need for the barn. That'll have to wait for another day because I am heading to a wedding. My nephew Brandon's getting married on Saturday, and so Beth and I are heading over towards Puyallup, Washington, and spending a few nights. Holly and Eric are watching Bo, so we have a little Airbnb, and so we're gonna enjoy our time away and just appreciate Eric and Holly for watching Bo and celebrate Brandon and his wife as they get married. So next up on the agenda, I've been working on those lumber bunks, but now it's getting real. I need space to put things. I have random stuff that are on them. I need to clear those out. I have all those 1x10s that are ready for the sawmill shed for the board and bat. That needs to come over and get that whole space organized with the 4x4s laid down and tin to cover each pile, and that's definitely on the to-do list. So we'll catch you next time. Have a good day. I appreciate you watching, and make sure you hit like and subscribe.